everybody. I'm your third grade math teacher, Miss Ingram, and I am so excited for you to come to school. We're so ready so you can learn all day. Math is so fun. Okay, so what I want you guys to start talking about, start thinking is math means measure, really. So we've always been taught like that math is all about numbers. I need to know my numbers 1 through 20. I need to be able to count and add, but math is really not just about numbers, it's about measuring things, okay? So, I want to show you a picture, and when you see this, I want you to start thinking about when I use this object in my math class, what am I trying to measure, okay? So, we are going to be talking about time, okay? A clock measures time. It measures time in hours and in minutes, okay? I'm going to show you some different kinds of clocks that you might have seen in your life, okay? So stop here. There are many different things that we can use to measure time. So our normal clock is called the analog clock. It has a shorthand and longhand. This is called your analog clock. The clocks that you were probably used to in 2020, you might have an alarm clock that just has the red numbers on. Okay, those are called digital clocks. Those don't require any work, so we have to learn the real analog clocks. Also, we can look on our smartwatches, our regular watches, our phones. There are many places that you can use to determine what time it is, okay? So here in third grade, we are going to learn about our longhand and our shorthand. But first, before we start, I have the greatest video. It's so fun. My friend Jack Hartman.
Tick tock, let's learn about the clock. Tick tock, the analog clock. You see them on the wall in your classroom or the hall. A lot of people wear them on their wrist. It's the analog clock. Now sing after me and let's learn about the analog clock. Analog clocks can be the shape of a circle.
Analog clocks can be the shape of a circle.
The numbers on the clock go from 1 to 12.
The numbers on the clock go from 1 to 12.
A shorthand and longhand go round and round.
A shorthand and longhand go round and round.
Both hands go round all day and night.
Both hands go around all day and night.
And we always say, oh clock, on the hour. A shorthand tells the hours on the clock.
A shorthand tells the hours on the clock.
A shorthand moves one number each hour.
A shorthand moves one number each hour.
A longhand tells the minutes on the clock.
A longhand tells the minutes on the clock.
A longhand goes all around each hour.
A longhand goes all around each hour.
And we always say, oh clock, on the hour. Whoa, tick tock, let's learn about the clock. Tick tock, the analog clock. Tick tock, let's learn about the clock. Tick tock, the analog clock.
All right, so that was so exciting. All right, now let's go to our clock. Now, it is a little different than normal, okay? So we're going to, our hands are gonna go to the right, okay? The way our hands move are called clockwise because they are on clock. All right, so we always begin with the number 1. So I asked myself, why would they put a 12 at the top of our clock? Okay, so every time you see a 12 at the long hand on the 12 on the clock, I want you to hold your hand up and say, o'clock. So we'll be doing that displaying all day in our lessons today. All right, so we begin with our 1, then it goes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, okay? Our hour, a clock measures an hour. An hour is made of 60 minutes, okay? So when my hand goes all the way around, that means that I have reached 1 hour, okay? All right, so our first thing that we are going to work on today is our shorthand, okay? Our shorthand points to the hour that we are on, okay? It is shorter than the other. Our shorthand measure hour. So let's go ahead and write that on our chart. The shorthand measures the hour. Okay? So let's play. Now, we said every time our longhand is on 12, we say o'clock. So I want you to look at your shorthand, and where is it pointed? It is pointed to our 2, which means we are in the second hour of the day. And our longhand is going to point right now for today's lesson on the o'clock. So to read our clock right now, to measure time, we would say that it is 2 o'clock. So right now it is 2 o'clock. All right, and our hand will move throughout the day. It will continuously move to the right all the way around until it reaches the 12 again. All right, so here we go. Let's do a little practicing. You have your worksheet at home. I want you to go pull your worksheet. We are going to do some together. Here we go. Ah, great. So we have some third grade helpers. This is going to be one of your teachers also, Miss Hayes. Okay, so here we go. So our longhand is on the 12, so we say o'clock. All right, so let's look at our shorthand. We're trying to find our hour. So it's pointed to what number? The 7, yay. So that means that we say 7 o'clock. Great job, Miss Hayes, thanks. All right, let's look at our next clock. Here we go. So our longhand is pointed to the 12 o'clock. So now let's find out what hour it is. Let's go to our shorthand to find our hour. It's pointed at the 9. So it is 9 o'clock. You're so awesome. Next. All right, let's see, this is so fun. Okay, I love measuring time. Okay, so looking at the longhand, it's on the o'clock. Good, so now let's find our hour. Okay, our shorthand is our hour. That's what it says on our chart. Okay, so it's pointed at the 3. So it is 3 o'clock. Yay! All right. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. Okay, so I'm looking at my clock. Let me find my shorthand. Is my hour hand. So my shorthand is on the 5, and the longhand is on the o'clock. So it is what time? 5 o'clock. Yay! Ooh, I love doing this. This is so fun. I'm gonna see how many I can get right. Ooh. All right. Okay. Let's see. My shorthand is my hour hand. Do that one first. My shorthand is on the 1, and the longhand is on the 12. So I say o'clock. So it is 1 o'clock. Thank you. Okay, we'll do one more. It's so fun. I love it. I love it. Okay, so let's see. So I have to look at my shorthand. My hour hand, I'll look at it first. It's on the 8. And the longhand, it says on the 12 o'clock. So it is 8 o'clock. Yay! Awesome. So we learned tons about clocks today and how to measure time. So now what I want you to do is I want you to go find your packet, and I want you to go look for your pages, and I want you to get them out. And what you're going to do is you're going to find the hour on your clock. So one thing I want to make sure that is so very important is that when you're doing clocks that you look at your shorthand first, okay? So I want you guys to go take your own turn. Have fun. Also, I want to show you one website. One website is so great. It's ABCYA. You can go on there, click 2nd grade time machine, and you can practice. It is so fun. You can see how many you can get right. You can also play that quiz and click on clocks. And you can see how many you can get right in 60 seconds, 1 minute. So have fun. Bye. See you tomorrow.